Hello my friends and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. So today is the 3rd of August 2022 and we have a really beautiful transit today. Venus in Cancer is sextiling Mars in Taurus. So this gorgeous Venus in Cancer energy, which encourages us to really take care of everything that is around us and also ourselves, to express passion in ourselves and just in everything that we do, is also sextiling Mars in Taurus. So how we're going to express this to others is going to be highly beneficial. Friendships, love, passion and all relationships are benefited by this conversation that's going on right now. A new person may even enter your life, but also just be aware of money. You may feel like spending a bit of money or find that money is just kind of exiting your bank account. Just be aware of that and try to stop it. Try and save a bit if you can, even though if you know that money is coming in. Try to be a little bit more frugal. Whenever we've got these aspects that have like good relationship or positive relationship dynamic or if it affects relationships in a positive way, it does seem to affect the the money. So just be aware of that. Anyway, not always, just recently some of the transits that I've looked at, they've been like, it's been money as well, so it's just interesting. But anyway, otherwise it is Wednesday. Today is the law of least effort, acceptance, responsibility, defenselessness, something that really just allows you just to be, rather than trying to put any pressure, exert anything onto it. Just allowing it. Also today is Wednesday, the day of Mercury, and the day of Archangel Raphael. So anything to do with communication is really good today. Watching your communication is a good thing to do. And in congruency with the law of least effort, active listening is also something that you can participate in. So nice. Anyway, I'm reading today with the movie tarot. I'll be clarifying with the seed and sickle oracle. I don't usually clarify with this deck. I usually like make it a special deck, but I don't know, something called me to use it today, so let's see what will happen. Okay, dear spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today? So we have the Knight of Coins, which is the Page of Coins, Death reversed, Justice reversed, High Priestess, the World. Okay. Seems like the spirit has something to say today. Yeah, so wow, something's not over. And also in the respect of something that is unfair and unjust. But it's almost about, it's almost like about you keeping your head above it. The cycle is definitely not over. There's still something yet to be discovered. But there is movement. There is something that's been stirring. Well, look. Okay, 9 of Coins, 5 of Cups, 6 of Wands reversed, and the Page of Coins. Okay, right. So, this is almost like a battle for reality, almost. It's about people understanding. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. Yeah, it's about people understanding that there are certain constraints that are put onto us, that are that distract us from what we need to really be doing. And it's about us keeping our head above it. And I'll be honest with you, like, you know, none of these situations are resolved. It's a consistent battle. Things aren't flowing in the way that they should be, or not even that they should be. Just right now, we're just on a bit of a downturn in respect. I feel like this is a massive general reading. And obviously all of my readings are general for the dailies, but this is like world. This is for what's going on in the world. You know, I don't know if this has been influenced by what I've been watching as well, like looking at the advancement of AI, and also how much, you know, how many billionaires were made during this time of the pandemic. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. But with the Knight of Coins here, and particularly as we have Neo as well, I feel that this is a call to action, and the Chariot is here. So those of us who are comfortable and we actually have some kind of knowledge of what's going on, we're being called to move forward. We're being called to come forward and to engage in battle, basically. And this Chariot's really cool because it's, you know, it's the underdog. You know, the whole story of Gladiator is about how he was a prisoner and he liberated himself. So moving towards this space of 9 of Coins, and I don't know, I also get like a complacent feeling, because even if we know that there are things that we've got, we might have a comfortable life, we might have a good job, we might have, you know, life's pretty good maybe, you know, you're not facing anything, you see things seem pretty stable, but there's something, yeah, there's something. There's almost like this sadness. Again, we've got this melancholic kind of vibe where even though things may be okay, there's still this sense of like, things are not right. You know, things are not right with the world. Things are not there yet. We're not in a space where we can say that we're okay. We're all right in the privileged West. But then when we've got like all these wars going on and everything, which I understand, it can be so overwhelming with things like the internet and everything, but we have to understand how our own choices make a direct impact on those things. Bill prices are rising up like higher than they ever have done before, and even though we may have enough to survive, are we going to really have enough, like for everyone? So many people are suffering right now, and even though we may be content, there's a lack of like success that's going on. It's not very, it's not successful. And because we've got the devil underneath, it's kind of like, so we can just like watch a load of Netflix and just enjoy ourselves within our space that we're in. We can just sit on Instagram or TikTok and just have a look and just, you know, just be involved in that world because that's where we live. But essentially it's really sad. And not only that, in a way, it kind of takes us away from the relationships that really matter, the things that make us who we are, the things that give us our humanity. And this Page of Coins is really interesting because one thing I really remember about this film is that when they were casting this film, they were, all of the actors, the Asian actors that they were looking at were like beefed up and really like kind of pumped. And they were looking for somebody who was like, you know, in this kind of like quite a weedy kind of character. And it was just by the off chance that he managed to get it. I can't remember the director. I would have remembered a couple of years ago, but I can't remember now. I remember the actor, Dev Patel even. And he was really shocked, and he told that story about it. So it says to me that this is an unlikely hero. So this is what this is saying. It's saying even if you feel that what you do within this world, the small actions that you take, to make things better for those around you as well as yourself. And the thing is that, you know, it isn't actually for yourself, because, you know, you could still live in this kind of like gluttonous phase where you're just like consuming. But are we going to consistently consume? Because that's how the system is meant to kind of accommodate us, so that, you know, there's only that 1% that continue to survive, continue to thrive on our just kind of cycle of going through what we're supposed to be doing, and then we die. We just chasing the gold, chasing the cash. Is that what it's about? When we look at the story of this, like in Fifth Element, you know, it's so much more beyond that. And the fact that the fifth element is female as well, and she's the world. It's about knowing what really truly makes us human, and about how we can connect to that. So this is a really like deep reading, really deep reading with so many major arcana here. And it's about, and the thing is, what it's saying here is that we actually have the ability to do that. We have the financial ability, and we also the material ability, and we also have the spiritual ability to be able to transcend beyond that, and to moderate ourselves in a way. Because with the devil and justice and death reversed, it's almost like we're not allowed to get there, and there is imposition on that. There is external forces that are stopping us. I don't know. I really feel like this is a cycle, particularly with the world like reversed. I feel like this is a cycle that has to happen in order for us to realize ourselves, and to realize who we truly are. Because I don't think that we would have done this unless we reached this stage in kind of technological advancement, and then I don't think that we would have done. I think we go through the stage of technological advancement, and then we're able to realize that, is that really what matters to us as humans? Deep reading, deep reading. Okay. Magnolia. Okay, I do need to look in the book, I'm sorry. So I'll just check it. But I'll put it there for now. And it was reversed, so let me have a look. So the Magnolia is perfect, and it was reversed. So what this is saying is, so apparently these trees are older than bees. So it was beetles that helped to pollinate as well, these trees. Also, these trees, their flowers come out before their leaves, and they bloom in spring. So the idea of this is about us persevering, like they, you know, over 100 million years ago, you know, these fossils still existed of these trees. So something is saying that there's some kind of archaic nature that is innate within us as human beings that needs to be remembered. That's how deep this reading is. Like, it's something about that will enable us to be able to move through this time and traverse this time without us becoming a victim to it, which is why the devil was there. Because the energy of the devil is very strong right now. We've got so many distractions right now. You know, there's theories about how the internet itself is, you know, the devil. So, and I wouldn't be surprised, you know, because in a way we're so overwhelmed with things that are around us that there's no ability to be able to kind of hone in and really think about what is important to us. How do we actually live our lives and just do the things that we want to do the things that we're meant to do the things that we want to, you know, express to each other that are innately human. You know, we kind of forget that over technology. And I think, you know, in this space of technology, it may be really good and groovy and everything, but then, you know, how do we eat? How do we get the nourishment that we need? And I think coming back to that space of where the Magnolia comes from, or what the Magnolia is trying to tell us, is that true beauty takes its time. True love and true, nourishment takes its time. And it will also, like last for millennia, if it's done in the right way. Because everything else will be gone. You know, the latest iPhone won't be there. The latest PC won't be there. It will all dissipate into dust. We might find remains of it, but nothing compared to like a fossilized remain of a magnolia tree that has lived on and been continued to live on for all of those years. So it's about that aspect and thinking about, you know, longevity and quality over convenience and speed, you know. And, you know, the idea of the page of coins in the traditional Rider-Waite, he holds it very gently. He looks up towards it and he holds it very gently. There's a sense of him really, he's not holding tightly onto the pentacle. He's just understanding that this is part of the world he lives in. So he has a right to it as much as anyone else, but he also realizes how quickly it can just slip through his fingers. So that's what that is about, and it's about traversing that. In respect to how you apply this in the 3D, just be conscious of the decisions that you're making in respect to, you know, consumption. How much are you consuming? And that's not only just with like things and buying things, but also in the respect of how you are, you know, consuming information. You know, I'm definitely guilty of that. Anyway, I hope this made some sense, my darlings. Profound and deep reading today. Maybe a little bit too philosophical, I don't know, but we'll see. But thank you so much for being with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe for more videos. But otherwise, I'll see you very soon, my darlings. Tomorrow, probably. Take care. Bye.